On Tuesday, the 7 states along the Colorado River Basin are to propose a plan for conserving 2 million to 4 million acre-feet of water in the coming year, in part to save hydroelectric power operations at the Glen Canyon and Hoover dams. But the chances of a negotiated plan coming from all 7 states appear to be nil. And that could lead the U.S. Bureau of Reclamation, and Commissioner Camille Touton, who ordered the plan in June, to step in. Touton did not say how much water each state, or even each basin, would have to give up, although agriculture could be especially targeted for those cuts. 4 million acre-feet is obviously out of reach. It always was. John Fleck, a University of New Mexico professor who focuses on policy, wrote this month. And even 2 million acre-feet may be beyond the grasp of a voluntary deal, as well. Touton's announcement in June had caught some by surprise. The 7 states have largely collaborated in the past decade, taking significant and often painful actions to conserve water. For example, working on a drought contingency plan in 2019. But the states appear less inclined to play nice this time around. The Upper Colorado River Commission, UCRC, which includes Colorado, Utah, Wyoming and New Mexico, put forward a 5-point plan in July, along with a statement that said the Upper Basin states have already cut back on their water consumption and their options for doing more are limited. The Upper Basin states are estimated to use about 4 million acre-feet of water per year, under the 1922 Colorado River Compact and ensuing legal agreements over the past 100 years. Our water users already suffer chronic shortages under current conditions, resulting in uncompensated priority administration, which includes cuts to numerous present perfected rights in each of our states, the UCRC commissioners said in a letter to the Bureau of Reclamation. There is no similar organization for the Lower Basin states of Arizona, Nevada and California. Under the compact, the 3 states share 7.5 million acre-feet of water per year. Arizona gets 2.8 million acre-feet, Nevada 300,000 acre-feet and California 4.4 million acre-feet. However, more recent estimates show that in 2021 the 3 states took 6.8 million acre-feet. It's likely that with the Upper Basin states saying no more, most of the cuts will fall on Arizona and California. Fleck said Nevada's allocation is so tiny that its contribution is couch cushion change, a rounding error. Arizona appears to be the most nervous about what could happen. Most of its water rights on the Colorado are junior to the other states. Senator Mark Kelly, D. Arizona. In that same June 14 Senate Natural Resources Committee hearing Touton spoke at, told her that if his state had to absorb the 2 million to 4 million acre-feet reduction, it would wipe out deliveries, water deliveries, to cities, tribes and farms in Phoenix and in Tucson. Arizona water officials stated during a July 13 meeting that they would not allow the Central Arizona Project, CAP, which provides water to 80% of Arizona residents, to be sent into the mud. We in Arizona are not going to walk out of any room in which an agreed-upon outcome is CAP going to zero. That is not something that Ted and I will ever agree to, Arizona Department of Water Resources Director Tom Buskatsky said, referring to himself and CAP General Manager Ted Cook. At that same meeting, Wade Noble, coordinator of the Yuma County Agriculture Water Coalition, presented an agricultural conservation plan that he said would cost the Arizona government $4 billion, $8 billion. If you look at the agriculture in the Lower Basin, there's about 925,000 acres of ag land. 2 million acre-feet would be left in the river, he said, adding it is not a fallowing program and has nothing to do with the crops already grown. Last year, the 3 Lower Basin states signed an agreement to reduce their allocation by 500,000 acre-feet, known as the 500-plus plan. The plan is intended to benefit Lake Mead, the water bank, for the Lower Basin, through voluntary and compensated reductions, new system water conservation, new intentionally created surplus, ICS, water, defined as water conserved through an extraordinary conservation measure, such as land fallowing, and leaving existing ICS water in Lake Mead that had been scheduled to be withdrawn. Combined with the water Arizona alone was expected to conserve from the 2019 drought contingency plan and other voluntary measures, That would come up to about 800,000 acre-feet per year. Clearly, that was not enough, based on the demand from reclamation and the worsening situation for Lake Mead and Lake Powell. According to Robert Glennon at the University of Arizona, Mead is approaching what's known as deadpool, when water levels are so low that pumping no longer can take place. Touton called for the plan to protect critical levels in Mead and Powell.